Folks, it's getting interesting out there in the political world. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has thrown in his lot with Donald Trump, and in return, Trump is promising to release the JFK assassination files. Now, if you think that's just political maneuvering, you might want to stick around because there's more to this than meets the eye.
Soon after I was, can't even believe I have to say this, nearly assassinated in Pennsylvania last month, Bobby called me to express his best wishes. He knows firsthand the risks incurred by leaders who stand up to the corrupt political establishment. And when you stand up, you bring on some trouble for yourself, but you have to do what's right. You have to do what's right for the country. I will tell you, we are both in this to do what's right for the country. That's one thing I can tell you.
Now, here's where things get tricky. Some folks are saying that Kennedy's endorsement is less about supporting Trump and more about staying relevant in a race where he was losing ground. And Trump's promise to release these files, it could be seen as a way to rally the conspiracy crowd, but it might also turn off the core Republican base that isn't so keen on these fringe ideas.
He lost his father and uncle in service to our country, and Bobby himself was subject to repeated threats to his safety during the course of his campaign while being denied protection by the Harris-Biden administration.
Now let's be real here. Trump isn't just talking about some dusty old files because he's interested in history. He's using this as a way to say, look, they went after JFK, and now they're coming after me. Why? Because I'm the one shaking things up. It's a clever move, I'll give him that, but it's also playing with fire. The idea of a deep state isn't new, and it's been used by politicians on both sides to rally the troops. But here's the thing, when Trump links himself to JFK, he's not just saying, I'm a target, he's also saying, I must be right, because they're shooting at me too. That's a powerful message, but it's also dangerous if it leads to more division and mistrust in our institutions.
And this is a tribute in honor of Bobby. I am announcing tonight that upon my election, I will establish a new independent presidential commission on assassination attempts.
What's interesting here is that Trump is almost turning the tables. Suddenly, the Republicans are looking like the progressive ones, the ones willing to shake up the status quo. It's a clever strategy, but it also leaves me wondering, what does it mean for the future of our political parties? Are we seeing a realignment, or is this just another twist in the endless game of politics?
And they will be tasked with releasing all of the remaining documents pertaining to the assassination of President John F. Kennedy.
They say I don't know anything, but I do know this. Politics is a game, and the players are always trying to stay one step ahead. I've been around long enough to know that no politician is perfect. Trump's playing his ace card with the JFK files, but it's up to us to decide whether it's a winning hand. We've got to judge every move on its merits, not just because it fits a narrative we like. Keep your eyes open, folks, and don't let anyone on the left or the right take your judgment for granted.